Two of the world's most powerful billionaires, Elon Musk and Donald Trump, both made $44 billion bets on their own visions. Visionaries in their respective industries, they believed that their innovations could reshape the world. Musk took a giant leap by acquiring Twitter, with the aim of transforming the platform into a free speech haven. Trump, in his pursuit of building a social media empire, launched Truth Social, positioning it as a direct challenger to the established giants of Silicon Valley. Yet, both men, despite their wealth and influence, saw their dreams unravel. What was the real reason behind their failure? It wasn't a lack of ambition, vision, or financial backing. Their biggest mistakes weren't about the numbers on a balance sheet, but about the decisions they made based on their personal egos. Instead of focusing on strategy, practicality, and market needs, they allowed their egos to dictate their actions. Both men built echo chambers around themselves, spaces where only their voices were heard and their ideas went unchecked. Musk, in his pursuit of restoring free speech, ignored critical feedback about Twitter's struggles and instead pressed forward, overpaying for a platform he believed was a cornerstone for societal change. Trump, similarly, built an isolated ecosystem around Truth Social, stubbornly refusing to adapt, even as the platform failed to generate meaningful engagement or revenue. In their personal quest for control, approval, and validation, both men ignored reality. Their egos, amplified by their isolated media bubbles, pushed them down a path of no return. Instead of building resilient, adaptive business strategies, they built empires that were too closely tied to their own sense of identity and self-worth. And in the end, that's what cost them billions. In 2022, Elon Musk made headlines with his bold decision to buy Twitter for a staggering $44 billion. But what drove this enormous gamble? Was it truly about the platform's potential or something deeper, his ego? Musk, known for his larger-than-life ambitions, saw Twitter as more than just a social media platform. To him, it was an essential pillar of free speech, one that he believed needed to be reshaped to fit his vision. He saw himself as the ultimate champion of free speech and democratic discourse. Musk's belief in his own ability to change the world fueled this decision. He was certain that by taking control of Twitter, he could restore it to its original purpose, a place where ideas could flow freely, without censorship. Musk's personal mission was to shift the narrative, redefine the platform, and lead the charge in a new era of online communication. But in reality, the situation was far more complicated than he realized. Behind Musk's confident push, however, was an echo chamber of yes-men. These were the people who admired Musk's brilliance, and rather than offering critical feedback, they reinforced his beliefs, making him feel invincible. In his world, dissenting opinions and cautionary voices were drowned out by his supporters, who fueled his vision without questioning the feasibility or the risks. Musk's unwavering confidence blinded him to early warnings from financial experts about Twitter's struggling revenue model, user growth stagnation, and the mounting challenges the platform faced. Despite these red flags, Musk charged ahead, driven by the belief that he could fix the problems by sheer willpower. Overpaying for Twitter, a company already struggling to turn a profit, became a symbol of Musk's unrelenting belief in his own ability to turn things around. He was betting on himself, on his vision, and on the idea that he could reinvent not just Twitter, but the entire digital landscape. But in doing so, Musk ignored the most fundamental rule of business: to invest in something you understand and to pay a fair price. His ego pushed him into a situation where he overpaid for a company that was not yet ready to live up to his dreams. Meanwhile, Trump was determined to launch Truth Social, an alternative to Twitter. Fueled by his own ego, he believed the world needed his voice in the form of a social platform. Despite weak market reception and dwindling revenue, Trump remained committed. His echo chamber, built on loyal followers, prevented him from pivoting and adapting to reality. Both men built echo chambers around themselves. Musk surrounded himself with people who only reinforced his decisions, making him believe his vision was flawless. Trump did the same with his media team, shutting out the critics. In these isolated spaces, their decisions became disconnected from reality, leading to costly mistakes. Musk's unchecked ego led him to overpay for Twitter, not seeing the financial risks. He tried to change everything at once, firing employees, rolling out new subscription models, and making chaotic leadership decisions. Instead of focusing on what the company truly needed, he focused on his personal agenda, sinking billions into a sinking ship. On the other side, Trump's stubborn commitment to Truth Social ignored the obvious signs of failure. His platform struggled to generate revenue, yet Trump kept pushing. His ego refused to let go of the idea that his platform was a necessary counter to Twitter, even as user engagement dropped and the SEC began questioning its financial stability. Instead of focusing on sound business strategy, both Musk and Trump fed their egos through social media. Musk's obsession with Twitter's free speech mission and Trump's focus on Truth Social success kept them distracted from the fundamentals. They continued to fight public battles rather than building strong, profitable companies. The real cost of Musk and Trump's billionaire mistakes was not the money. It was the ego that blinded them to reality. When you let your personal pride cloud your business decisions, the results can be catastrophic. The lesson: never let ego lead the way. A strong business is built on reality, not self-delusion. As we've seen in today's story, ego can drive us to make decisions that shape not just our future but the future of our ventures. But as Musk and Trump learned, unchecked pride often comes at a cost. Their journeys remind us that true success is built on humility, adaptability, and a willingness to learn from our mistakes. If this story hit home, share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Have you ever made a decision driven by ego? How did it turn out for you? Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you found these lessons valuable, share it with others who could benefit from this story, and of course, please subscribe for more eye-opening stories. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next money trap story. We'll see you in the next one.